Welcome to the Powerful Comicsman podcast. This is Jerald Dorado, and we continue the 40 Life Wisdom at 40 series, coming in at number 34 on this episode. But before we continue, let me just tell you about our amazing online bakery, Miucha Lux Cakes. Check us out at hello.miucha on Instagram and Facebook. That's at HELLO.MIUCCIA. Check it out. You're gonna see the best looking and the best tasting vegan desserts that you can find here in the Philippines. And again, it's all vegan. You're gonna see cookies, cakes, and a whole lot of other surprises. So check it out right this moment. Okay, and this series is also compiled at www.comicsman.com slash 40 life wisdom at 40. So if you're just catching this series now, all of the episodes are there. Okay. All right, so let's go on with number 34. Number 34 in our series says, the greatest lovers in the universe are dogs. Okay, so I have been a dog lover all my entire life, probably. But then I only got really into them. Really, no. Oh, what I meant by into them is I uh, I made myself knowledgeable in how to take care of them and other things about going to the vet and how to keep them healthy, those kinds of things. So I've been a dog father, um, probably since or a serious dog father, probably by 20 2010. Yeah, 2010. I had a golden retriever, sweetest dog ever. But of course, everybody would say that. Every dog lover would say that about his dog or cat. But right now, we're talking specifically about dogs because you can't have the cat. You can't put the cat as the greatest lover in the universe. But dogs, I really, I really, I really think they are. I really do. I am yet to find a creature who can love you as more than a dog can love you. I mean, I don't know. Uh, I There's a lot of people who loves me and people that I love, but if I compare the amount of intensity of those kinds of love to how my dog loves me, it just it just there's just no contest. If you ever find yourself being in a relationship, having a friendship with a dog companion, with this creature that has really depended his life on you, and you know what, gives his entire life for you. Their universe literally, no, not literally, their universe really revolves around you. When you are around, when you're gonna feed them, are you gonna get them food, even their even even their pooping time, whenever they need to pee, you gotta take them outside if you live in a condo. And they're just really dependent on your care, and they reciprocate that 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 caring with with an unconditional love. And it's only up to you if you want to feel it, if you take time, just take time. Just if you haven't felt it, just just stay with your dog. Look at him. Look at him in the eyes. Feel what look at how he looks at you. Just to feel the emotion. Feel the feel his joy whenever you take him out for walks. My dog, he's just so happy whenever I um give him attention. He would pull my shorts for walks. He would point at his leash and would wag his tail, and then once I pick up the leash, and he already knows that we're gonna go outside, we're gonna be walking, he just goes berserk. He just he just runs in circles, runs in circles. He's just so happy that he would just run like a whirlwind. And I don't know. I don't know about you, man, but I've never been that happy, such that I would run in circles. I have some dirty jokes about that, but I'm not gonna do those jokes over this episode. Okay. I've, I've never I've been I've experienced extreme amounts of euphoria, of joy in my life. I have some doses, several of them, several doses of extreme amount of happiness. And during those times that I felt those, I never, I never, I never resorted to running around in circles because of joy. I never twisted and jumped. Probably jumped a little and clapped my hands and I don't know, high fives everywhere, or really, really euphoric uh, feeling inside, but not to the point where I'm gonna be so excited and just run around in circles. I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but there's just a deep connection between dogs and humans. There really is, and I uh, I I don't know. Maybe you are not a dog person. I don't know. Maybe you hate dogs, or you're just not so fond of them, like I am, or I don't know. Maybe you're just contented in feeding them. Sometimes you would I don't know, you leave them alone on a leash, or in a cage, and well, I would really highly recommend you just let them roam around inside your property. But if that's what's worked for you, I have no right to tell you what to do. But I think if you have the opportunity to make an emotional connection to a dog, or a different species of creatures, whether it's a cat, but I would really recommend dogs. Okay, I don't know. Maybe a dolphin could love better than a dog, or maybe a crab would. I don't know, but but for now, until proven otherwise, I would say dogs are the greatest lovers in the universe. And if that is available for you, please do consider building a relationship with your pet. He's not just an animal. There are lots of things that you can learn from each other. Believe it or not, learn about yourself. There's there's meditation when you take walks, and you appreciate the joy that he feels. How nothing can nothing can give and appreciate love like dogs. I'm telling you, the fact that that my dog whenever my dog sees that I am gonna take him for a walk, I'm gonna play with him, he's just so happy. He just he's just so happy beyond description. I'm lost for words on. It's not euphoria, it's ecstatic. It's a combination of extreme joy, extreme excitement, extreme uh affirmation, extreme appreciation, and just appreciation of the time, that the short time that you're gonna give him. And I don't know, maybe I'm just humanizing my dog's actions, but whenever we walk, he would be proud. He looks like he's proud that I'm walking him. Maybe yeah, I'm probably just humanizing it, or maybe it's just my dog's personality, because I have had several dogs already. Some dogs would have well, actually, I have had um two dogs in the past 10 years that I would say that they are really mine. I am their human, because these are things about dogs. Um, right now we have three dogs. One of them is my dog, wherein I am that dog's human. Okay, the other two, um, one of the husky, the husky is more of a more of a nonchalant dog. The personality, um, she is my wife's dog, and so is the other one, the beagle. Right now it's half half when it comes with the beagle, but definitely uh my dog, the local one, the Aspin, I am his human. Okay, and you would just know, you would just know that I am his preference. You just feel it. Everybody knows it whenever they see it. And it's uh, it's it's amazing. Whenever you can, like I said earlier, walking a dog, having a relationship with a dog could be meditative. I don't know, maybe you do not have somebody in your life who you can who you can receive love from, or you feel like nobody is being intimate with you for whatever reason, or even if it's temporary, if it's been a while, it's been forever. And if you just want to feel love, I think a dog is an excellent source of that. Of course, it's still a different thing. Romantic relationship is different, of course. That's a given. But if it's just love, if it is just love that you crave for, if it's just the appreciation that you crave for, the because your dog thinks you are the best person alive. No matter how loser you think you are, your dog thinks you're a superhero. Your dog thinks you are the prettiest, you are the most beautiful person. Your dog will defend you, or at least would want to defend you, as long as you have a genuine relationship with your animal. That is I am sure that would happen. And I don't know. Sometimes when I think think of this too much, I would I would I would just I would just think I would just think of how much love my dog feels for me. Sometimes I get teary eyed because I don't know just the way he looks at me, his excitement. There's this little smile that they would have in their face when he's anticipating your next move. Are we gonna walk or what? And it's just one of the joys in life. And if you're not experiencing it, you can then you're losing out on something, because you know what, there's lots of dogs out there that needs uh that needs a home. There's a lot of dogs that are up for adoption. You don't have to get an expensive dog. You don't ever need to buy a dog at all. Just get some. Just rescue a puppy, or go to a shelter somewhere, or ask whenever. Once in a while, you get Facebook friends or social media friends who would have a litter of puppies that they want to get rid of. Take them. But of course, you have to be ready. Okay, you have to be ready. I don't want you to. You would need to. You would need to at least have some time and some, of course, resources for you to be able to feed the dog. What kind of location are you living in? What it's because if your purpose is to what's the word, take advantage or get that feeling of love from a dog, and you're not willing to put the effort to get it, then it's not gonna work. This is not gonna work if you're just gonna leave your dog in a cage or outside your house, and you don't even pet it. Owning a dog is different from having a dog in your life. Those things are entirely different. And I don't know, maybe you find this entry weird. Um, the dogs are the greatest lovers in the universe. Diba? And it's included in the podcast series, 40 Life Wisdom at 40. I don't know, maybe this doesn't make sense to you, but I do feel that there's something there's something in building a relationship and feeling unconditional love from 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 another living creature. I don't know if you can get you can get 100% unconditional love from another person, because even if you're in a relationship, maybe maybe you really love uh your partner so much. You have never loved anyone like how you're feeling for that guy or girl. But then he cheated or she cheated, and you would have to take care of yourself, right? So that's not going to be unconditional. It will depend on on how healthy your relationship is with with the amount of love given and received. With dogs, the dog's not gonna cheat on you. I don't know. I haven't heard of any dogs cheating. Maybe I don't know. The dog. Yeah, another thing that gets me is I've seen videos of animal cruelty. Uh, I've had Ana Cabrera of Pause on the podcast before, and she told stories of people who abused their dogs, and there would be CCTV footage of the abuse, and there are times because she uh, she helps in getting these abusers into court and getting them tried. Okay, so she helps prosecute them, and there would be videos wherein the owner would would beat up a dog chained um somewhere to a tree or a gate. He would just beat the dog up for no reason. Just beat him up. Of course, the dog's gonna cry. He would cry. He would cry, and of course, it feels pain, and it gets hurt, and it's heartbroken. But then again, when the beating stops and the owner comes back, the dog would still wag its tail, excited to see the owner, only for the owner to beat him up again. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine how? What kind of love? What kind of if unconditional love exists, I think that's it. No matter how evil your human could be to you, and you just felt it, and you still would want for that person to you would still want to be friends with you. You would still want to be friends with him, or you would hope still hope that he would love you back. Can you, do you feel how heartbreaking that could be? And to me, it's in it, it's unthinkable. I don't know what 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 kind of thinking, what are these people thinking when I hear things like that. And I don't know, these creatures deserve so much more. And you know what, even history would agree, evolution. Yeah, maybe I'm feeling this because it's part of evolution. Dogs are scientifically proven to be to be really man's best friend. Some tens of thousands of years ago, they developed from wolves and probably other canine species. Yeah, the science is still developing in that study, but definitely these dogs came out from the wild and became essential for the survival of humans, or at least essential to the great leap of human development. And it's amazing. It's amazing. The story of man and dog is, I don't know, probably one of the most unique stories that nature has ever told. There's deep connection between us. And I'm hoping if you listen to this, you can allow yourself to explore that connection, because I'm telling you, if you ever felt being loved, or if you've never felt feeling love, a dog is a great way to start. It's it's just something else. It's unlike anything. If you can appreciate it, if you can take time, if you can take time to feel feel that connection between you, a connection that is not expressed through words. I don't know. Maybe I'm just sentimental, but I'm probably not, because what I feel is real and it's being felt by millions of other people. I don't know. Maybe I'm the first one that you have heard this from, because I haven't really read anything um, saying what I'm just saying right now. But it's worth a shot. If you ever feel love, if that's something that you crave, then go get a dog. I'm not saying, of course, okay, just a disclaimer. I'm not saying that if you want real love from people, that you should settle for dogs. Okay, that's different. But if you just want to feel a primer, or you want to practice in loving someone, and appreciating affection, practice with a dog, because you know what, love is love is one of the is another, probably the greatest joy in life. Being able to love, being able to love uh romantically, of course, having that special person in your life, finding a keeper, right? Loving your children, loving your parents, loving your community, loving your God, loving loving yourself, of course, loving nature. These these are these makes us human, and it's I don't know, maybe other animals, definitely dogs can feel love. I just said they are the greatest lovers in in the universe, not just the world, mind you. And that sentience is, I don't know, I don't know. It's just something that you need to explore, something that you just need to open yourself up, and or open yourself to receive, because there are people who wants to love you. There are people who want to lift you up, who want to know that you are appreciated. And sometimes you feel unappreciated, but sometimes the problem is that you don't allow people to appreciate you. Sometimes your problem is you are closing your heart for others, and that's a sad thing. I don't know, for whatever reason, maybe you have encountered something in your life that had caused you to act like that, but there's a you can change. You can change. And maybe a dog can help you out in starting to fix that problem. And I'm telling you, there's no better, the easiest way The good news is the easiest way to get that is also the best way from dogs, the greatest lovers in the universe. Powerful Comics Man podcast.